I'm just about to get started with my tour that I was doing the practice round on for in the last video. It is the web.com tour. Let's just see if I can find it. I did actually find this yesterday. I was going to play the first round yesterday, even though it only actually goes live today, but it does allow you to play a day early. I was going to start yesterday, but when I went on, I saw that there were 13-mile-an-hour winds on the course. So needless to say, nobody wants to play in 13-mile-an-hour winds on a Sunday. So I parked it, and hopefully when I press this, it should allow me to continue. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, so at the bottom right there you can see it says continue. Should put me straight back on the first tee. If it's still got 13-mile-an-hour winds, then we'll crack straight on with it. You can see it's the Frank Underwood Peachtree Classic at the Tvismark Golf Club. Now, I don't know whether that's supposed to be some kind of Scandinavian name, but nevertheless, let's crack on and let's get straight into round number one. Let's hope the winds have dropped, but I would imagine it's probably preset for the tournament. I'm not entirely sure, but let's have a quick look. Yeah, so still 14 miles an hour. It's pretty miserable out here, so I am not hoping to shoot an incredible score because those winds make for really difficult playing conditions. And just stay out of the bunker. Thank you. Ooh, that was close. As you can see on the drive there, I think on the practice round it was well over 300 yards. I did have the wind behind me. There, 257, which means it's a long way to the green still. We've still got about 205 odd to the... no, what am I talking about? 205. We've got about 195, but with that wind it's going to play really difficult. Let's take the 5 wood. Needs to hold up in the wind a little bit. It's going to be a bit strong. But if we're just out the back, in fact we're just on the fringe, so it's going to give me... In fact, I'd probably rather pitch from here, or flop should I say, purely because of the fact that that green is moving a lot. I've got to be a little bit careful with the wind, even on the slop shot. That needs to stop. It's going to give me about 5 or 6 feet, 7 feet. Let's hope we can start off with a par here. Oh no! Bogey on the first hole. This is not the way to start a tournament. Bogey on the first hole. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, let's not have a look at the global rankings because that would just depress me. I've got the wind behind now, but does that mean we're going to run out of fairway? I don't think we're going to be able to get all the way over there. It's a par 4. Are we going to play gung-ho here in the first round, or shall I just play smart? Let's take a 3 wood. Let's see if we can skirt the edge of that bunker. That should be okay. We're going to slow down enough. Just run out of fairway. That should be light rough because it's the first cut. Yep, 82 to 95. Once again, really difficult to get there. That wind is crazy from left to right on this hole. And that's not even going to have the legs to get there. Get a good bounce. I Okay, we're on the green. Let's hope it comes back on that bank a little bit, or is it going to run all the way through? All the way through. That's another one where we haven't hit the green in regulation. 2 feet downhill. Let's see if we can get this to stop. That's okay. That should be a par. That's what I should have done on the first hole. Get it nice and close. But par's not good enough, being 1 over par. Excuse me, if I remember correctly on the practice round, I think I shot 3 under. But yeah, the wind was nothing like this, so I've got to be really careful here. Where do we aim? We aim right out over that water and hope the wind brings it back in. Can we go down the... We could go down the other fairway, but I'm not going to do that. And that wind needs to start bringing that back in, which I think it is doing. Yes. Happy with that. Nice and long as well. Par 5. Let's see if we can hit this green in 2. Hitting it shouldn't be a problem. It's getting it to stop, because these greens are hard. Plus we've got a 13-mile-an-hour wind. I'm going to drop a club down and hope that this gets a good bounce up to the green. It's slightly uphill, so it might not get up there, but I should be able to play a nice little flop shot in here. Get it nice and close. Do. Stop. Thank you. And if I can get this in, we'll be back to all square. Level par through 3. That's okay. Now I need to start making some headway. Right. We want that to slow down. I don't want to end up in the bunker. I think it's going to be okay. Still going to be in the fairway. Just. Right, 147. And the wind's in my face slightly, so it's going to come back to me. 145. It is pretty much bang on, but that wind's going to blow it back. So let's play a bit more club. Wind's bringing it back now. Is it going to stop? Come on, bite. Still too much club. Another par. So 2 pars, a birdie and a bogey. Alright, we've got the where we got the wind. Into it's dropped down a bit, 7 mile an hour now. So let's see, can we I don't think we might be able to get over there actually. 8 mile an hour. And drop down a bit. Get a good bounce. Not there. Oof, I thought par 4s on this course. Really long par 4s. Into the wind, but I need to drop the short so it can roll up to the flag. Ah. That's okay. That's okay. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, it's going to get in. Oh no! What a perfect birdie opportunity. First par 3 of the day. about bang on that club, to be fair. Let's take a little bit off of it. Allow for the wind. That just caught the fringe, otherwise I think it would have slowed down a little better than that. It rolled on a little bit more than I anticipated, and now it's left me with a downhill putt, which is horrible. Because these greens are so fast, so I barely even hit that, and I'm only about 2 feet short of the flag. Clean up with another par. Almost through the front nine already. Move that over a bit. Got the water on the left and a bunker on the right, and that is going to be long. Damn. Right, so we're playing the next shot from the heavy rough. Okay, I've got a pitch shot here. I think I did this when I played the practice round. Okay, that needs to slow down. I think I had a better result when I played the practice round. I may have put a little more spin on it. But this is a hell of a difficult putt as well. That starts off high and then it flattens out, I think, but that was a poor putt. But I managed to salvage the par. Could have had a birdie there as well. That's 2 birdie opportunities I've completely squandered. Let's see if I can get something going here. I need to skirt that bunker. I need to make sure I skirt that bunker. It's okay, it's going slightly left. Is it going to miss it? It is. It's going to bounce straight over the corner. Beautiful. It's going to leave me about 153 to the flag. 164, okay. Now here, I've got to be a bit careful, because if I land it short, it's going to roll down that hill. This is a difficult hole. Where's 158 landing? Right on the edge there. Take a bit off it, see if I can slow it down. I don't want to end up in the water. Is it going to stop enough? Just hit that down slope. Just don't want to end up down that next down slope and off this plateau. We're on the right plateau here. Let's see if I can just nurse this into the hole for a birdie. Nice. Under par. First time in 8 holes. So heading in the right direction. Winds drop down for the time being. 6 miles an hour now. Let's get the driver out. See if I can get right up the hill. Pleased with that drive. 113. Right, these are the ones I should be getting close. 6 mile an hour. 113. Right, let's get this close. No, that wind did not take that at all. Wow, and it was long. I completely misjudged that. That wind got me so confused. Right, let's get this close. 1 inch. Just trickle it down the hill. That'll do. A couple of feet for a par. Get through the back nine at 1 under. I'm pretty pleased considering this is my first round of a tournament for about, I was guessing between sort of, I reckon it's about 5 months. Probably even longer since I played the tournament. 8 mile an hour. We've got 154. We've got about 159. Let's take another club here. Wind's bringing that back. I did slightly pull it, and with the wind, that's going to be way on the left. Is it going to hold the green? It is going to hold the green because it's on a slope there. It's going to come back a little, which is good because that means it'll be a little less of a downhill putt. Yeah, it's still a downhill putt, mind. Moving all the way from left to right. I think the most of the downhill is in the first couple of feet though. Just need to set it on its way. That looks good. That looks good. Oh, I just burned the edge. Another one goes by. So the driver, we're not even going to consider getting there because this is almost 600 yards. It's just a question of getting it out there and hopefully landing it in the fairway. That did start off quite a little bit right. That needs to slow down. That's okay. Still very, very short. 265. Still got 340 odd yards. Not even going to think about going for that. Next stretch of fairway, let's drop it down to a 5 wood. Should hold up in the wind a little bit, which it is doing. Perfect. Shouldn't roll out. And that will give me a fairly short iron into the green. Yeah, 117 yards. We've got this wind now. Just picked up again. Okay, so we came up a little shy there, and I did club up, but I did put a fair amount of backspin on it. I was just scared I was going to go past the flag. Now we've got a long 37-foot putt here. Uphill, moving right to left. It is a par 5, so this is for birdie, but I don't want to mess it up and go way past the hole or come up short, which I think I've done. Yeah, that's going to be another 10 feet or so. Yeah, this is going to give me now a tricky putt for par. Ah, no! Come on! Dropped a shot on the par 5. That's criminal. Really tough hole. 600 yards almost. Dropped a shot back to level par. Right, so I've sort of lost my way a little bit with the wind. When you don't play this game for a long time, you sort of get out of touch with how the wind affects the ball. And I think that's where my problem has been today. Into the wind and with the wind behind me. Not quite on the money as yet. But that's okay. That's a 3 wood and it's not going to run out of fairway. Going to be another 160 odd yards into the green. Right, is that going to be short enough? Is it going to stop? Okay, it's still a little long. As long as it's not too much of a downhill putt. Not too bad. It's okay. Level through 12. Solid round so far. Unfortunate that I've actually had 2 bogeys in there. But nevertheless, let's crack on. Right, 170. Let's take a bit off of that. Let's move it over. Now let's hope the wind actually does something this time. Because on the last hole that I played where I had 6-mile-an-hour wind from left to right, it didn't do an awful lot. That's moved it back a bit. Is it going to hit the green? Is it going to stop? No. Alright, so greens are firm still. It's going to leave me a fairly long putt, and they're always moving. I haven't had one that's not moving as yet. So this is a tough course. I'm not even going to deny it. It's a tough course. Come on, swing back, swing back, swing back. I allowed a little too much there, and it was a bit strong, but it should mean I'll pick up the par and then move on to number 14. Still hitting the ball nice and straight, so I can't grumble with that. Another long par 4. 200 and pretty much 210 yards to go, but it's into the wind again. Is that gonna, yeah, it's going to be long. Did put a little bit of loft on the club, but you can't have too much of an effect on a wood. It's going to leave me a long birdie putt. Wow, 42 feet. What are the chances of me getting this even within 5 feet? It's going to be tough. Right, where do we want it? About there. Where's the hole? Oh, 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 yes! What a way to get back under par. 42 feet swinging from right to left. This is going to be tough. Got a 10-mile-an-hour wind behind, and it's an island green. Great. Wow. Right, let's work out this yardage. So it's about 136 with a wind behind. You know what, I'm going to aim for the big part of the green. Take a bit off of this. I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed. Stop! Oof. Thank God for the rough. That was heart in the mouth moment, that was. Well, I'm glad to walk away with a par on that hole. I've got to be honest with you, because that is a tough hole when you've got a lot of wind, especially when it's behind you. Aiming for such a narrow bit of green, that's why I went to the heart of the green. Alright, we've got a par 4 here, got the wind behind, let's give this some beans. Should get past the bunker. Right, like threading a needle. Now this is difficult because there's quite a lot of green to play with. What have we got here? We don't want, definitely don't want that. The 160s, 165. The wind's behind. Let's drop this down. You'll see I don't do an awful lot of calculations. I do a little bit, but not an awful lot. I do play a lot by feel. I know some guys play completely, you know, calculating windage and distance and all sorts. I do play a lot by feel. I don't work out the wind, I just play completely by feel. So if I do miss by a long way, it's just because I didn't get it right. There's no excuses for it. So 18 feet. It's quite a bit uphill here. Go on. Move. Oh, it's just about the right pace, to be fair. I allowed too much for the break, but it's another par. I'm pleased with that. Don't think I'm going to be making the cut in this tournament, but I don't really mind, to be honest, because, as I say, it is my first tournament back. Got the wind in my face here, so that should pull this drive up short. So it'll be about 255, somewhere around there. Yeah, 260. This is going to be the difficult one because this is 100 yards with a 10-mile-an-hour wind. I'm going to leave that exactly on 120 and see how much that wind influences that shot. Quite a lot. 108. It wasn't quite right, but I'll take that. Right, so we've got right to left, left to right, straight. I'm going to hit this dead straight, which is getting the pace right. Little fast and a little left. Okay, dropped it in for a par. One hole to play. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's a par 5 to close. Let's have a quick look. It is a par 5, 562. So let's see if we can get another birdie on the last, or at least finish under par. But I need to make sure I keep this out of that horrific bunker there. Need this to move a little left, which it's doing, but not run out of fairway, which it looks like it could. No, it just got a nice bounce there to the right. That's going to stop. Absolutely perfect. 313 yards. I'll take that. Okay, so I need to. That's uphill as well. We could get this close. 225. Wind behind. Let's see how we go. Could be a bit left and short. Oh, it got a hell of a bounce. Ah, there goes my eagle opportunity. And it's still rolling. Okay, so that is going to leave me with a monster of a putt. 94 feet. Now, a full swing on this putter, which is that, is 157 feet. I have no idea. Let's see where it ends up. Where's the hole? Alright, it's not that bad actually. Needs to slow down a bit. I tell you what, that isn't bad from 90 odd feet away, 94 feet. I'll take that. We may even get a birdie out of this. Yes, I'll take that. 2 under par. I'm overjoyed with that, even though some people will probably be watching this and laughing at it hysterically, because that's 2 under par. But nonetheless, yeah, look at this guy. 10 under par. You're joking. 2 under par, I'll take that. I doubt we're even, where are we? Yeah, not even. They're just about creeping on to page 3. Yeah, not right at the end. There we go. 31st place at the moment. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Wasn't great, 2 under par, 1 less than I shot in my practice round, but the wind was a little tougher to play in. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. Feel free to leave any comments in the box below, and remember to subscribe to the channel for any future videos from this and other series, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, take care, see you later, bye bye.